Hello everyone, this is Board Games of Bourbon. I'm Glenn Flaherty, and right now I want to talk to you about the digital adaptation of Viticulture, in this case for Android, being run on a Pixel 3. But what I want to do is walk you through kind of how to customize it to your experience, what to expect, and just how to make the gameplay feel better. So I've opened this already, so it says continue, and I'm going to go ahead and press at the start. So right now, when I move into it, what you're going to notice is that you can play on the top here a ranked game, which means you can play competitively against people online. You can do casual, where you invite somebody. And then there's local, where it's kind of like a pass and play, but you can play against AI. I'm going to go ahead and click that. When I go there, you can see that you can play up to 6 people. I'm the first player by default, but then you can choose between easy, medium, and hard, and you can bring them over like that. Boom, boom, and boom. And you can play up to 6 people, then you can press play. You also have the option to have the Mamas and Papa expansion in there that you can toggle on and off, and that's going to let you choose between 2 Mamas, 2 Papas to give you different cards and maybe starting structures to play with. You can also shuffle the players if you so choose. Now, before we go too far, I'm going to talk about the options on the right and the left here. So if you look on the far left of the screen, that just goes into your personal info. It shows you your account, your achievements, your stats, your rank, your replays. You can go into conversations if you have it. You can look and buy more things if you choose. And these are other games by DigiDice. On the right side here, it'll either bring you back to your game. It'll bring you to games you're running so you can rejoin, which is really good because the games here do go long. It is long like the actual game. And it's a big benefit that you can pause it and continue later. There's also a tutorial where you can go either to the section you want or you go through it all in one shot. Now I'm going to go through that in a second here because there are some things I would say are not intuitive and a little bit of the gameplay to explain some choices. Here you can go to the options where you can choose the effects on and off, the music on and off. You can report bugs, slow, medium, and fast gameplay. You can choose whether you want the music turned up or down. Right now, I have the music down so you can hear me a little bit more clearly. You can also choose what language you want. Right now we have an English, but there's a whole host of other ones. And lastly, there's a toggle here where if you choose the beginner-friendly option, you have to press go, essentially, to confirm every option, which to me, I keep forgetting to do. So I actually play faster by doing the season player, which is choose your option and then you move on. Lastly, on the right side, there's just the credits. So we're going to go into a game and we're going to choose local here. Okay, and I showed you we just drag people over and you go like that and you can start to play the game. Now, when you start the game, right here I have 3 players, and the AI is going to go a little slower depending on how many players there are. I've seen reports that it takes up to a minute turn. I have not encountered that so far. It actually seems pretty darn brisk to me. So the blue player is me in this case, and when it comes here, I get to choose between my mamas and the papas. So to choose between them, here I have Mama Alyssa, and I get a green, a yellow, and a blue card. If I press this maroon arrow in the left upper corner, it lets me choose between 2 different people. And then on the papa side, I choose the maroon arrow as well to choose what I want. Now the pop is a little harder because after I choose who I want, I have to press down in this far right green area that kind of looks like a Wi-Fi symbol. That's your confirm. You have to press that, okay? Now, once you do that, you have to choose for the papa. Do I want a trellis? Do I want a coin? What option do I want? If you're not sure what the game is asking you, on the left side by a green question mark, it'll tell you what to do. So I'm going to go ahead with trellis, and then I press that green advance button one more time. Now it's running the calculations for the yellow player. They're going to go ahead and do this, and then it's going to show us the screen. The screen is going to have graphics that looks just like the other game, the physical version, and it kind of almost has like a Paper Mario look to it that I really like. Okay, we're in the spring session. The red player is going to go. Now it's me. I'm going to choose, just like in the real game, what I want. I'll go ahead and I will choose to have an extra player, but I'll go last. Again, I advance. It's running through the other people. And eventually when it's my turn, I'm going to flip through some of the screens to show you what's happening. Okay, right there, the red player was choosing a field. It's going to be my turn in a second here. He sold. All right, good. Okay, and it will come to me. All right. My turn's coming up. Okay, so what you're going to notice here is it tells you 1 on this field what you can do. It shows you the symbols. If you place the green question mark, it'll also label the structures. Now, what's kind of important when you go here is you have to press the actual circle to place your people, but your workers won't go there. They actually go somewhere to the slight left or right. So that can be a little confusing at first. On the bottom row, I want to show you how to use this. Okay, there is a conversation in which we're not using. Okay, there is a card display. It shows you what cards are available. This little redo button is how you undo a turn. There's not necessarily a go back button, but an undo using that little symbol there. Okay, you can hold down on any of your particular cards to see what it is. You simply just press on it and they come up. They show you what you have. There is the yoke, which we're not using. And then if you press on this white symbol that has a windmill in it, it'll show you your personal tableau. It'll show your fields, if anything was there, your classes, your sellers, like that. Looking on the main screen, we're going to go all the way to the right. You can see that there is a pass and there is a winter. Press winter, shows you what's on the winter screen. Again, you can label it and you can predict what's going on. You press on the right again, it brings you back to summer. You can even press pass. What we're going to do here, just for example, is we are going to go to the area with the construction. Let me put the labels up for you, called Build a Structure. I'm going to press on the circle that shows tools, but you'll notice my worker goes slightly to the right. Once you are there, it is going to show you what you can buy. Now, in this case, what you have in white is what you already have. As opposed to other games where normally the highlighted thing is what's available to you, what is highlighted is what you already have. Now, in this case, I have 5 coins to spend, so I can buy anything up to that cost. I'm going to go ahead and buy let's just say a windmill, okay? And it tells you what it does. Again, I'm going to say yes. I'm going to press that kind of green thing in the right corner, and that should confirm my action. And that's literally how the whole game is going to unfold, okay? Now, again, all the rules are going to be the same. Be aware that with the Grande Worker, it's the one that oversteps other players. And what we're going to do now is kind of take a look at the tutorial as well. All right, we're going to exit the game. Okay, and we're going to go to the tutorial. Now, on the tutorial, go to the Mama and Papas. It's going to explain what everything does. It's pretty good, kind of counterintuitive. Normally when you do a tutorial, there's a move forward button, but here when you press the button, it just says, do you want to quit, right? So up means, yes, I'm quitting. Down means, no, I'm not quitting. The actual advance button, again, you have to press that little green Wi-Fi looking thing, and that's what's going to advance you through. If you have that under control, everything's going to make sense to you. It does tell you all the rules. It doesn't draw, in my estimation, enough attention to the power of the Grande Worker, but just remember that it's there, okay? And that's the whole game. So if you have questions about how to play, let me know. I'm happy to help you, and that is Viticulture for now. Thanks, everyone. Talk to you later. Bye.